This is one of the worst long lines tower modifications that was ever to be done, you know. This long lines tower with a modern incandescent owned by AT&T actually had its horns removed because compared to the picture Ryan C had, because Ryan C actually seen this tower before and I forgot that it was the same tower as in this picture. But I forgot about it and it actually has one of the worst modifications I've seen. And it's like brackets that hold the horns on the tower were actually taken down as well. And the microwave dishes and waveguide. So the tower, it still has its markers and its modern incandescent, which I kind of made a mistake on that too. I kind of thought the tower got an LED, but it actually turns out it still had its modern incandescent. Now, when it's being modified, that's when I thought it got an LED, but in this picture it doesn't have anything up there besides a modern incandescent. The good news is it still has its incandescent, but it doesn't have like an LED or anything, so that's no good news. But I kind of thought it did get an LED afterwards, its modification, but I don't know. I thought I seen something else up there when I looked down Street View a while back. But Ryan C had seen the Songlines Tower before, and it turns out that was actually the same tower that was in this picture. Now there's a picture of it on Google somewhere I've seen of it, but I'll have to pull it up later, maybe like in a different video. But at least like the tower still has modern incandescent markers, but the pole it stands on is like way too high compared in this picture because they actually have these things on those poles where you can actually climb up and actually replace the bulbs inside of them. Yeah, the long lines towers, they had those big poles on their beacons so that way the horns wouldn't block them. And the ladder, you can kind of see it up and through the tower. Now I think that there in this picture is what held the microwave dish on the tower. Now, microwave and long lines are the same thing basically. It just some like AT&T long lines towers used microwave instead of the horn antennas, but this is just like one of the worst modifications I've seen ever done to a long lines tower. Yeah.